beautiful, beautiful day. Nice weather, nice food. We are doing insanity. Nice stuff in the glass, whatever it is.
Of course, red wine.
Right? We are having fun. It's a beautiful day here in Soroti, and I'm with the girls as always. And today we are bringing you our third episode. Yep. We are bringing you our third episode of Circumcision. Juliet, we're starting the conversation.
Third episode of the Girls' Court, second episode of Circumcision.
A continuation of Circumcision.
Yes.
A continuation of Circumcision. Juliet here was talking about circumcision and her experience.
Yeah,
The guy, what?
you guys talk about mushroom head.
Mushroom head.
Yeah, no.
So, in short, the mushroom head is a circumcised pea.
Yeah.
Circumcised pea.
What is it? Okay.
Pea.
Dick.
Dixon.
Dick. Okay. All right.
So now, I know that I don't know. Do like the percentage of guys who are circumcised? Do they reach like 80%?
I'm not very sure about the percentage. I cannot lie about that.
Have you
honestly,
The highest are
encounter?
uncircumcised, I think.
the highest
And
are uncircumcised. But why would men fear circumcision? Like, honestly,
Actually, they should comment below and tell us how many of them are circumcised. On this video, please comment below and tell us so that we get to get the percentage.
they should actually tell us why they fear circumcision if they are not circumcised. Why would they fear
For those
circumcision?
who are not circumcised.
So, Juliet, you're telling us about the circumcision part of it. That you were this young girl, your boyfriend was, before that, no, you didn't know it.
That was
husband
not my
actually.
my boyfriend. He was my
Your husband.
yeah.
Goes for circumcision, before you know it, the guy comes limping, is moving. How was it going again? It was like a bouncing castle. Before you know it, you're like, man, I am here, I am honey, I need him. But guy, I just can't imagine the
But
pain
you know
you're
when
going
it
through.
happened? It happened when I just gotten into my home, like a newly married
How old
girl.
was that?
In Ate, so they call a newly
Ateran.
married lady Ateran.
Ateran,
You were still
yeah.
an Ateran.
Yes, I was still a Terran of about 6 months.
Like 6 months.
Yes. So at 6 months,
You've not yet enjoyed Mr. Dixon.
No.
They're going to chop off
You're
Mr.
just
Dixon.
starting to
Were you
enjoy.
pregnant?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
Oh,
I wasn't. I
thank
didn't.
God.
No.
So sometimes
What
when you
if
get
she was pregnant? At least maybe the ad for the sex
Who
would go
tells,
low.
who tells you? Do you know
It varies. No, it varies in different women. There are women who get pregnant and they totally do not want to see the man.
Oh my.
Exactly.
Oh my.
Exactly.
My pregnancies actually, I love them being around. I just want him to be around.
Yours is okay.
I just want him to be
one,
there. like
one who
cuddling and
doesn't
stuff.
want even a man besides her. So, in my 6th month of being in this relationship, still enjoying my new husband. So, it was a Saturday, I think. He works, so Saturday is his off days. He went without telling me. It so happened that a neighbor had done that and he came back.
Neighbor was his friend.
Yes, he had done that and came back. And also his wife, the neighbor's wife, was very angry. Very angry because this guy literally went without letting this man know, without letting the woman know. So the woman was very angry. I was just watching at them, not knowing that the same drama would come to me. So this fateful day, he took breakfast. He just took breakfast and went. Breakfast, he went.
As if he was going to the theater. Actually, when you go to the theater, they said do not eat.
Maybe he was told. But I think it's the neighbor who encouraged him to go because he was actually negative about this circumcision thing. So he took breakfast, he went. Knowing that my husband is coming back for lunch, I, as usual, started preparing food. At around 12 midday, someone comes. His walking style had changed.
Someone is bouncing.
He's
man.
walking like he's sick. He's walking like, you know.
But the legs were all
Oh,
apart.
yes, all apart. And worst of all, he was on a jean trouser.
They must have given them a tight band. But I don't think that. Did they have tight bands?
They tie with a rubber band, guys.
Yeah.
Let me tell you this. I have a guy who got circumcised. He's not my boyfriend.
When?
He's that like a buddy. This guy got circumcised and he took a pic of his dick and sent it.
Now, why would you have to send it?
Hey.
Oh, John, like seriously.
To
And he's
show
not
me,
your
no,
boyfriend.
no, he's not my boyfriend. Like I don't know if you guys have that kind of
No,
friend.
not at least a dick.
friend.
No, this is not a normal dick. It is a sick dick. So he literally was showing me how sick he is. It's not what you're thinking. He was sick. So I
The imagination there is
like
still is.
they tie it up.
Was it small or big?
I didn't mind. I wanted to see the wound.
how?
I wanted to see the sickness, not whatever you are. Whatever is running in your head right now, I don't know.
Okay.
That's not what I wanted to see. I even didn't ask for it, but I think he needed someone to share the pain with. Like, I am all here. Let me show you. Sent me. I wish I had that pic out to show you.
Who wants to see that now?
Seriously?
Be careful with pics you send us, you guys. I would have shown you for the pic and that, but good enough you don't know the person.
Yeah. We cannot tell. It's just a thing.
I'm just giving you an image of what was going on inside your husband's gym. The thing was tied up. Yes.
So
No,
they
then-
tie it up.
Lately, what they
After
do, they
Yeah,
wear
the-
tight pants. You know tight pants?
They what?
They give and tight pants of a circumcision, and then they put it at a particular direction so that they doesn't give them the discomfort.
Actually, the reason they turn it up is to make sure the circulation around the dick zone is not high. Because the more the circulation, the higher the erection and the pain. Yes. So when it is turned up, blood can't flow upwards. Which take it up. So they have to turn it up. Yes. That is the science of the picture they sent me, not what you girls.
So he took it when he was facing up.
Yeah, he took it while facing up, like it was facing up.
But
The thing
we
has
ladies
been
love this
raised.
blood.
The thing
we
was
love we
raised.
love the mushroom heads.
Yeah, that's circumcised.
No, and actually it was all bandaged, like all covered.
So
with
you didn't
plaster.
see the
I
real
didn't see
thing.
the real skin.
So you're still telling us about the story.
Yes, now he came, just like you said, he came with that jean on. And then, yes, the bandage, I saw it later on. I was freezing. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, yeah, I'm really sorry I had to do this. I said, how dare you do this without my consent? Yes, I'm a new woman in this house. How do you expect me to enjoy those conjugal rights? At least, and how long? I was mad. I asked him, how long are you going to take on this, by the way?
3 months.
Imagine that, like a woman who has been operated. I told him,
No,
man,
but hold on. Operation. Yeah, I did mine after operation. I wanted to do it after
1 week, 1 week.
4 weeks, 1 month. I wanted to start eating stuff. Actually, I did mine after 3 weeks.
But doctors always recommend like 3 months.
No, but if your healing is fast.
But now for the dick,
Wewe
dick is,
napenda kujibamba. 1 month with an operation.
Yeah, it's an operation. What do you want me to do? I will do some. What do you want me to do? Like, seriously speaking, what do you want me to do?
You were not afraid you would tear that wound
It
again.
does. How? It does.
The
Yeah,
thread,
yeah.
the thread.
the threads have been removed after 1 week.
Just the skin. The
Mine
skin
they
is
don't
healed.
remove.
Yeah,
They don't remove. It falls
They
on
are
its own.
proteinaceous, so they get into the body. Like they stay and disappear, and because they are proteinous threads. That is what they use these days. So I imagine the top skin is healed, but do you know that the wound
The
was
inner.
deep?
Don't worry. That is healing the wound. Like healing the wound.
Maybe the thrusting was not so serious.
It wasn't that
Or
bad.
else they were doing
Hey.
like from the back, backside.
No, that is the worst.
Behind the
I think it's the worst.
Slowly, slowly.
I
Papa,
think it's
slowly.
the worst.
Girls are
I
crazy.
think it's the worst.
So what happened?
So, after I realized the guy was circumcised, he was busy apologizing, he needed to do this, I also want to be clean. That's what he said. I said, but you've been clean. You've been clean like
You
you
know.
clean. Of course I didn't know. Yeah. Said, I also want to be clean. Sometimes, it's irritating. It is irritating sometimes. You come back from work and maybe you don't want to bathe, and then the whole thing wants to be washed. So somehow I understood him. I realized, okay, I also need someone who's clean, hygienic, for that matter. But it was hurting me. It hurt me to the extent that I told him I'm not going to help you out Yes, I was annoyed. I don't know. I don't even remember. Was he asking for warm water?
Hold on, was it your horns that were making you annoyed?
I was, yes.
The horns were making you annoyed?
Sexually active at a younger age.
It is the horns that were making you annoyed?
Yes.
Imagine the kind of questions that were running into her head, like, how dare you go and mess with my territory without asking for
Asking
permission?
for permission. That is it. It's my territory. And then you're going to do that without my permission. She had.
Monica.
Yes, it does.
So you refuse to give the girl warm water?
No, circumcision
annoyed.
is okay.
Then they use
Circumcision is okay
I don't know.
because it helps his health and her health too.
Yeah.
But it's always good to come through and say,
Yeah, to my partner.
I'm going to
Good
do
for
it.
you to talk.
share.
Communication.
Yes, communicate.
So for him, he did not communicate. He just went because his friend told him things are like this and this. They are doing it and this and that. And at that time, they were doing it like it was a campaign that was brought in.
I remember that campaign.
Yes.
Even my brother got circumcised with them, and very many of people around my village, boys, got circumcised with that campaign. So I
That time it
remember.
was a campaign. So that campaign, he said, let me go and do this as soon as possible. So I started imagining the woman who was, he even told me that was a woman who was circumcising.
Like, I think that
So I was
woman
even
touches
imagining. I started asking him, how did that woman do it again?
touch your feet.
Did she touch you? That plays around with your I'm like, yes, that just plays around with the thing.
Plays around with the thing to see whether he will erect. Actually, to make sure that it's ready to be cut.
No,
The
that was
Do they
numbness.
have to make it
The
erect?
numbness.
Do they have to make it erect?
No, the numbness.
Oh, they first give you
Inject.
the anesthesia,
They give you
drug,
anesthesia, yeah.
and then the playing with it is to see if the anesthesia
Is
has
working.
reacted or not.
yes.
Because if it is working, you won't erect.
Yes.
Makes
Yes.
sense.
It literally kills and numbs the whole.
Yes.
Just
the whole
imagine
area.
someone telling you that a woman was playing with my dick. And this is your man.
This is a
How
medic.
you feel? I know it is a medic,
Just
but
like
I
you
was.
going to tell your husband, I opened my legs for a gynecologist to see through my
No, she
vein
didn't
to
want
check.
to know that. She didn't want to know that. She was
The thing
naive.
is, I was naive and I'm not thinking of anything. I'm already mad. It's 6 months down the road.
And it's 3 months no eating.
No eating. I asked him the same question. I'm like, how long are we going to take before we resume our work, daily duties?
Yes.
Because I can eat during daytime, I eat anytime. I
Breakfast,
want.
lunch, supper.
Breakfast, wherever I want. And now, how long am I going to wait until we start doing
In
it?
the
Stop
bed,
it,
in the
baby.
kitchen, on
Yes.
the veranda.
And I
in
could
the
see him
weather.
buying, going to the shop and then getting these white pills. As he's bathing, I think water shouldn't enter there. Yeah, he ties it like covers with a white pill as he's
The
going
black,
to bathe.
the white cavera.
Yes, yes, a white cavera. So that water does not drip on the thing, the bandage that you're talking about. Yes, he brought like a bunch of those pills. I said, for this one, like on a daily basis, when you're going to bathe on a daily. I didn't want to wait for 3 months. I said now 1 month and a half. She said, you want to kill me? No. Yeah. And I said, it's either within 1 month and a half.
You said it.
I started
He
disturbing.
didn't allow the man.
He cannot allow.
Was it standing?
How can someone allow?
Was it standing? When you started
Yeah,
standing, was
men
it standing?
always erect. They are right.
So,
And you feel like, let me jump on
now the
this.
question comes back.
Yes, please.
The fear is that why would a man fear to go to something? Is it the pain? Is it because they miss sex? What is it? Or because they think that, oh, if God has made the thing like this, I'm
Like,
not going to cut it.
I
Why would
think
if God did not want to have
them
it?
have a religious perspective of it. Although some men can tell us that you who has pricked your ear, God is going to ask, where is the piece that you took off from your ear? So most of them are like, God knows why He created me like this. I think I don't have to temper with it.
Why
I am
don't we
God's
ask them the
creation,
same
and that is
question?
being so. In Christianity, religion is different from Christianity. Religion is more of a cult. Christianity is believing in Christ. So most people, I think, are taking religion more than Christianity because something that is going to be healthy for you, it's not going to kill you.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
would you not take it in? Why would you not?
Ask that.
Have you ever
Ask
approached
that
someone?
again.
And then if you go, I wish these men learn this, that ladies love circumcised dicks. Most of them. Leave alone the Muslims. But if you're not a Muslim and then you get
Shout it harder. Say it, baby. Say Say it, say it, honey.
If you're not a Muslim
Say it.
and you go circumcised,
Say it, honey.
you are a gold mine
Say
to
it.
a woman.
Say it, darling. Let me eat this.
That is what Dabia calls a mushroom head. What did you tell us about mushroom heads?
Mushroom heads are always perfect. They're clean.
She's a lady. So
They're
what
beautiful.
happened with you
What do you
after the guy
understand?
after the guy got circumcised? How was the experience before and after?
It was different.
Ah, ooh.
It was different.
Ah,
At
ooh.
one, the erection was stronger.
Ah,
Yes,
so those
the
are the
erection was
advantages of
stronger.
circumcision.
And then now, looking at the hygiene aspect, a bit of it,
Yeah.
it was kind of clean, you know. It was somehow
They
clean.
like, and by the way, with guys who are circumcised, sometimes they don't really clean themselves. With the guys who are clean, who are circumcised with mushroom heads, most of them don't even clean themselves before again.
I think it's also preventive measure. It's
Preventive measure for a lot of infections, yeah, including HIV. Now you cannot tell me
Because
you cannot tell me that this guy who is circumcised and the guy who is not circumcised, to compare the amount of UTI, STI.
I was
compared to the
bringing
person
you
who is
a real description of an uncircumcised Dixon. You find that skin folds. Let's say you had unprotected intercourse. The fluid stayed. Maybe you didn't get time to, even if you showered, you didn't have time to roll.
You're in a hurry.
You didn't have time to roll up that skin
You're in a
and
hurry.
clean up the tip of the dick. So you find that the more it stays there. Have you ever bathed a baby boy who is quite some age, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
you find that there is that
The sticky-
whitish thing.
sticky stuff. Sometimes
That
it's
is
even,
what
it turns
comes
out black.
Okay, imagine such a guy going into a
It turns
woman
out dark, yeah.
unprotected.
It's just
Those
like
are all
it's
germs.
just like women who do not know how to clean themselves. You know, if a woman does not know how to clean herself, you'll find that those, there are those white and they turn out to be dark coatings.
Yeah.
When you're going to bathe,
Yeah.
and if you don't clean yourself well, especially for the pulled ladies, you have issues. You start getting infections.
Odor, from odor, you're having infections.
And you get to realize that a man who is not circumcised and a man who is circumcised, a man who is circumcised smells different from a man who is not circumcised. Because
That also depends on how
you
they
go,
wash
you
their
go, you go and okay, I'm not going to talk about this real life, but if you're going to do a BJ, if you're doing a BJ on a guy who is circumcised and a guy who is not circumcised, it's different. The smell is different.
And who does a BJ on an uncircumcised guy? Who does that? Like,
I know people who can do it.
well, it's even sometimes
yes.
hard to go down on a guy who is circumcised. How about that who is not circumcised? We don't trust
So
you
in
guys.
other words, girls are so much into circumcised.
Girls actually love circumcised dicks. Like totally, they love mushroom heads.
They trust.
Okay,
mushroom.
90% of the women, okay, not my research, but 90% of the women that I've talked to or conversed with actually understand that circumcised dicks are way better as compared to uncircumcised dicks because it's fun. The BJ is totally awesome. You're just chewing your. It is just beautiful as compared to nyao.
So I think it's good for a man who haven't yet chopped off the top skin to consider that. But then if you're married and your wife is okay with it, keep it.
But it's also not. It's not about not being okay with it. It's about you putting sense into her why you want to get circumcised. You
Maybe
understand?
she likes it that way.
No, you have to put sense into her why you want to circumcise, But having a conversation about this is important. Conversation about these things are important. You waking up in the morning, because it's going to affect both of you.
By
It's
the
going to
time you
affect
go on circumcising without letting your woman, that is a same story,
mean.
not a way.
That is being mean. And then secondly, you also have to understand that this thing doesn't take long to heal. The circumcised dick doesn't take long to heal.
How long?
Say if a person is circumcised today, after 3 days, you're meant to go and do
Do a
the
review
removal
of
that
the bandage.
bandage and do a review. Then it's let out. Then after a while, maybe 2, 3, 4 days. So literally the healing process is within that time. About
But
5
why
days.
do
So
they
the
say
pain
3
is
months?
more. The pain is more in the first 4 days. It's more in the first 3 days. After they've removed the bandage, it starts relaxing. So in the 4th day, 5th day, you're okay. And that's why you see that some people actually after circumcision they just go rest, the next day they're at work. The next day they are at work. The other day they are at work.
And they
You
don't
can't
do
even,
this.
you not even know that the person has been circumcised. It's not like the days, those days where the circumcision was totally different. So I really think I would advise men to really go for circumcision because it's for the good of themselves and for their partners.
And then on the next episode, we are going to look at the pooling process. Are you pulled?
What the hell are you
have
asking
mercy.
me that for? What?
Yes.
Are we
And
bringing a Senga on this? Because I have no clue about pooling.
pooling?
No,
So I'm going to be your
Are you
singer.
Now the truth here is that
Are you
Yeah.
there are many people.
Julie.